Struggling to lose weight and keep it off? You're in the right place. Welcome to our 100 Weight Loss Tips series, your ultimate guide to shedding pounds and staying fit. If you haven't watched previous videos in the series, check out the link in the description so you don't miss any game-changing tips. In this video, we're diving into even more powerful strategies to help you burn fat, stay motivated, and reach your goals faster. Let's get started. Tip 40. Limit your sugar intake as much as possible. If you must have sweetener in your coffee and tea, try to find an artificial sweetener that you don't mind the taste of. However, these things are not all that healthy either and should be limited as well. Tip 41. Try grazing 5 to 6 times a day. These are those small meals we discussed earlier. Some people lose weight better when they never feel hungry, and grazing on healthy food items can do this for you. Plus, it keeps your metabolism working, which will burn fat naturally. Tip 42. Don't worry about cheating, but don't cheat for a meal. Eat sweets and your favorite cheat food for the flavor only. If you want dessert after dinner, share one with the whole family. You'll get the flavor, but not the pounds. Tip 43. Watch your fat intake. Each fat gram is 9 calories. If you know your total calories, then you can figure the amount of fat in those items. Tip 44. Take it easy on the salt and try to cut what you use in half. Salt is one of the main causes of obesity. Here are a few tips that will help you to lose those first 10 pounds by simply changing how you prepare your food. How food is cooked has just as much to do with how healthy it is or is not. Tip 45. Instead of frying in oil or fat, try baking those items instead. Baking does not require all the fat and oil that frying requires, and your food is not soaking in those substances while it cooks. Tip 46. Use non-stick frying pan spray so you don't use oil. Also, pans that are non-stick don't require as much, if any, oil. Tip 47. Boil vegetables instead of cooking them. You can also steam them, as this is probably the healthiest way to eat foods like cabbages, cauliflower, broccoli, and carrots. Tip 48. Be leery of no-fat and low-fat food items. There are many of these food items on the market, but they are not exactly healthy. Many of these food items use some sort of chemical or carbohydrate to sweeten them so that they taste better. However, the body turns these chemicals and carbohydrates into sugar in the body, which means they are still getting turned into fat. Tip 49. Don't fall victim to crash diets. These are bad for you and do more harm than good in the long run. The short-term results are typically that you will lose a few pounds, but once you give them up, then everything comes back and your weight is worse the second time around. You cannot survive on a crash diet, and you eventually get to a point where you have to give it up. Tip 50. Chew your food at least 8 to 12 times, whether it is liquid food, sweets, or ice cream. This adds saliva to the food that digests the sugar. When food isn't eaten properly and is just swallowed, you fill your stomach with food that isn't ready to be digested, and it then does not yield the health benefits that you need. Tip 51. When you are cooking with oil, use a good extra virgin olive oil. It is more expensive than vegetable oil, but the health benefits are much better, and it is worth the cost. Olive oil has been associated with a reduced risk in coronary heart disease and helps to increase the elasticity of the arterial walls, which reduces the chance for heart attack and stroke. There are 2 things that you must do to lose weight, and one of those we have already covered pretty extensively, and that is to eat right and fill your body with good, clean water. The other thing you have to do is get your body moving. You don't have to purchase a gym membership to get exercise. In fact, there are several things you can do on a daily basis that will help to kickstart your body into losing weight, and there are several exercises you can do on your own to lose weight. Tip 52. When you begin working out, whether at home or in a gym, don't be discouraged if you don't see results right away. It takes more than a week to get your body into shape and to begin making progress. Many people make the mistake of believing that their exercising isn't working when it just takes a little bit of time. If you push your body too much when you first get started exercising, you can end up with injuries. Your bones, joints, and ligaments are not prepared for the exertion you are putting on them. Don't think that if you really push yourself hard for a few workouts that you'll lose money. Unfortunately, the body doesn't work this way. Slow and steady wins the race when it comes to exercising. Tip 53. Check your weight when you start exercising, but don't use it as a guide to how much weight you are losing. Your weight fluctuates throughout the day. If you check your weight every day, you may only end up getting discouraged. That's it for today's episode of 100 Weight Loss Tips. But we're just getting started. This is the part 4 of our Ultimate Weight Loss series, and there's so much more to cover. Want to learn even more powerful tips to speed up fat loss, boost metabolism, and stay motivated? Check out the full playlist. It's packed with everything you need to transform your body and achieve lasting results. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss the next part. Now that you've got some powerful tools for burning fat, if you're ready to take it to the next level, check out my recommended resources below. The Custom Keto Diet, the Smoothie Diet, and Eat Stop Eat are all specially designed programs that help you reach your goals faster. Just click the links in the description to find the one that's best for you and get started on your journey to a healthier, fitter you. Let's make those goals a reality.